why I have very little friends and almost no friends. And it's a lot of times I would look at, the way my belief system or lack thereof of a belief system. And most people would call it conspiratorial. I'm so conspiratorial that, most of my friends don't want to be friends anymore. They don't want to hear that, possibly we're living in some sort of construct and none of this stuff is real. Most people don't want to hear that I come from an idealism where the earth is possibly round, flat, concave, inner, hollow, and octagon, all at the same time. That's crazy land. Most people they don't want to think that, when I was waking up and the whole Boston bombing and the whole, the school shootings, when you look into it, you're like, wait a minute, when I started questioning everything, 9/11, when I started to, try to tell my friends, like, yo, check this out. I want you to see this video. I want you to listen to this, watch this. The more I did that, the more people just really ran. No one wanted to hear me talk about how possibly we're living in a world full of lies and everything we've been told is a lie. And if we don't wake up, we're gonna be part of that. We have to fight it to some degree. So I lost a lot of friends because of that. And it was painful. The phone stopped ringing. People stopped asking me to go out. People stopped asking me, even people that I know's birthday parties. I wasn't even invited to people's birthday parties that I know. It's like, whoa, I've been to this person's birthday party for years. And today I got an interesting text message from a very, like, my only friend. And it pains me that my only friend is texting me that for me to have a happy birthday and had I given him the monies that he was expecting to get from an investment, then he would have taken me out to dinner or somewhere nice. And I'm like, what? I'm hurt. Do you have a pizza oven and did you use to make pizzas? Yeah, I used to make pizzas. Do you have a pizza oven and did you use to make pizza? Yeah, of course. I don't know what that has to do with today, right now. See, this is why I don't read comments. Because the comments will just throw you off. And it's like, my best friend is telling me that the investment that he had put into, that he insisted, because here's the story. I have a younger brother. It's like a half brother. My father's, he's not even really a brother. He's my father's one of his girlfriend's, longtime girlfriend's son. And, I know the kid. I know him since I was, in my teens. So, we call each other brothers from time to time. And this one year, the guy's calling me every day, nonstop. I'm like, why is this guy calling me so much? I wanted to build a real pizza oven outside, and can you run on firewood or propane? Please, you're throwing me off with these questions. My email address is Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg @gmail.com. That's Big Elvis the Chef. Oh, no, just Big Elvis the Chef @gmail.com. Big Elvis the Chef at gmail.com if you have any questions. And leave a donation if you want to have a question answered. That's how I feel. So, the Cash App is $Elvis Rosenberg. So, my brother is calling me. I mean, this guy only calls when he wants something. He only calls when he has a problem, and now he's calling me every day. Now he's knocking on my door. I'm like, this dude is knocking on my door, leaving notes on my door? I was like, okay, let me answer this guy's call. Because I was kind of ghosting him, I'm like, oh boy, what is it now? He shows me his Cash App and his PayPal and his Zelle and his Venmo, and he made $18,000. I was like, how the hell did you make $18,000, dude? What is going on? He says, yo, I got involved in a susu. I was like, a susu? Yeah, I heard of those. I remember those. Back in the days when all the employees would get together and once a week or once a month, somebody would win a lot of money. Or not win, they would get a lot of money. I was like, this is going on the internet? He's like, yeah. So I downloaded Telegram. And on Telegram, there was all these people with all the hooray, yeah, I did it. And I know that these are like pyramid schemes for the most part, And he shows me, he's like, yo, look, I put $500 down, and in 2 weeks, they gave me back like $1,000 or $1,200. And then he put another $500 down, got another $1,200 in a couple of weeks, and then he took $1,500, put it down, and got back 13 or 16 grand. I was like, whoa. I was like, well, I'm not really interested in, coming up with $1,500 at the moment. He's like, nah, you got to do it. It's going to work. So I was like, I'll consider it. So I was considering it, and I talked to my almost only best friend, and I was like, yo, Benji, this is his name, he said, I told him what he said and what's going on, and I was like, I'm thinking about putting the 15 in, and he's like, nah, don't put the 15 in. I was like, why not? He says, just put the 750, because I'm going to put the other 750. And I was like, nah, I can't ask you to do that. I don't need that. I got the 15. He was like, nah, let's both get into it. Why take a chance with 15 when you can only take a chance with 75? 750. I was like, okay, cool. So I go over to this man's job, and I show him all the text messages, and there was these things, they call them diamonds, and your diamond has a certain number, and that number goes to whatever. But I already paid the 15. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna pay the 15 in the morning or whatever it was, and I'll see you later on in the week. So I paid the 15, showed them where I paid the 15, showed them what timeline it was supposed to be, and when you're supposed to get the money. It takes like 3 months or something to that effect. 3 months, 4 months. And after he gave me the 750 cash, and I didn't think about it for a couple of weeks. And I remember checking, and I called them or told them, I said, yo, that hasn't come yet. That money hasn't come out. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm seeing what's up. I have not been on top of it, like telling him like, yo, this is what's going on, because I already sent these people an email, and I told them like, yo, what happened? They were like, well, we're looking for people to not just be waiting for the money to come in for them to reinvest $125. So, I was like, wait a minute. You telling me for me to get the money out of this, I need to now reinvest $125? Or I'll be put to the bottom. They're like, oh, you're going to have to be, if you don't do this, like there was this thing where they were like, oh, you had to email them with your number and your diamond number and all this stuff, and we will send you a new, they call them carbons. And they were like, you're going to get a new carbon with your diamond and your number, and you have until this day. And that was like, I think that was like, I can't remember. So I did that. Then they sent me they sent me some information that, okay, you're back on the list. And, then after a couple of weeks or a couple of months, I was like, let me check on this thing. So I go to Telegram, I'm checking on it, and I see people winning. There's no one winning anything more than like, what are they winning? They're winning And mind you, I copied and paste tons of this stuff and send it to him in the beginning, like in the first 6, 7 months. I send him, I copied and paste. This is the fucking shit they telling me. Let me just let you know what's going on. But I have not, and I've totally neglected to even look at that shit because it's a scam. My brother made the money because he got in on when it first opened up. So when it first opens, everybody's getting paid, everybody's making money. But then after about a year, they start giving you the runaround, the rigmarole, all the bullshit. So they were telling me that I need to reinvest $125 in order to get the money. I'm like, wait a minute. I need to give you $125. What? And I'm calling my brother like, yo, man, this thing is a scam. He said, yeah, man, I got three $500 diamonds and I ain't get nothing yet. I'm waiting on that. I'm like, yo, man, they played me over here. But this is my fault because my brother doesn't know that. Well, he might know now if he looks at this. But around the family, we call him Bad Luck Benji. Like that's like the little side joke when he's not around. We call him Bad Luck Benji because Benji's the kind of dude, you get involved with something with him, it goes wrong. So I should have never effed with Bad Luck Benji. And if you're listening to this, Bad Luck Benji, I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real. I can't lie on this line. So now today, my birthday, my boy's texting me, talking about if I would pass him back that 7, he could have took me out to dinner. Like, what? I lost $750 like you lost $750, even though I haven't been like breaking it down to him like, yo, there's a whole lot. Mind you, this man makes, I'm not trying to pocket watch, but this is a man making $250,000 a year. He's a professional, and I'm like, and let me tell you, money to me with this person, I thought it wasn't really much of a big deal because a year before that, he was dealing with some financial issues. And he was like, yo, my rims to my Benz got messed up. You think you could pass me $700 to help me with these rims? And I was like, yeah, all right, no problem. I gave him the $700 to help with a rim situation that he was going through. I never asked for that money back. I never said, yo, what's up with that money for the rims? I never said that. We had a barbecue over at his house, and he was like, yo, my wife don't know how to buy steak. She don't really buy the good stuff. Can you stop in? I said, yeah. I went to the Acme and picked up some prime steaks, filled up the refrigerator with over $100 worth of steak. I mean, it probably was only four steaks, but I never said, yo, dude, let me get that 100 back and put that on top of this and that. I mean, like, whatever the case is, this is why I have no friends. It's because always something with money. Money always gets in the way with friends. It's like, what does this person think? I took the 13, 14, 15, 16,000 that I was supposed to get back and then give him half? Like, why would I do something horrible like that? Why would I do something like that? It's not even in my personality to take money and what? I could cry. I'm so upset. This is why I got no friends, man. I got no friends because there's always money. There's always something involved, on top of the whole conspiracy theorist guy. Yeah, I'm the conspiracy theorist. Yeah, okay. So that's why you don't want to be, no one wants to be friends with the conspiracy theorist, but obviously, it's more than that. And it's like, energy vampires, lamps. My feelings, it really hurt. I ain't gonna lie. My friend, my buddy, my pal thinks I owe him something.